Ready, go. Oh my god. What? Nah. Now you get the two of these motherfuckers. Thumbs up.
Alright, so we're back on the... Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that.
Man, y'all some busters.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, go. I don't know if we have enough room for you swole ass.
Oh.
Excuse me, guy.
Wow.
That's really good.
All right.
So anyways, back to wiring on the Bronco. The saga continues. We'll have to cut that out. God, what is that? It's acid!
I'm pretty sure it's toilet bowl bleach.
Don't get my six pack.
You know where they can find it? Or is it one pack?
I saw this thing where some dudes were leaning up against like a fence that was like, and they like pressed real hard.
I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
like, yeah, that's what I need.
I should get my six-pack tattooed on me.
Yeah.
That right there is where it is coming out.
So, do you want to come over and check some of this stuff out?
Sure.
You have to step around those monsters.
Oh, I don't know.
So we're back wiring under the dash. We got the main fuse box mounted. The ECM wiring is done. There's a light under there.
Oh, yeah. I can see. I was just trying to tilt it down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See all the stuff you've been doing.
I'm in the process of terminating those and tidying it up. Once we get everything run, we'll pull the harness back out and then wrap it in loom and make sure it's all organized. Pulled the transmission. Don't worry, that's just a connector that we having trouble finding.
Found it.
Pulled the transmission transfer case out because the flywheels was not on. And so I'll blame Keenan for that. No, I can't do that on national television. But the plate that goes between the bell housing and the engine was wrong, so that all had to come out anyway. So the transmission's over there, transfer case is out.
Was it quite a task, or have y'all set it up to be
it's not
a
too
reasonable
bad.
job?
The transfer case is pretty heavy, so you gotta have two people to get that out.
Right.
It's kind of dangerous. It's a finger pincher for sure. And so parts will be here for that next week. Go back in with the transmission. We're gonna actually wire it all up completely and build exhaust, do the fuel system, and then fire it up and run it before it goes to the body shop. So that way we can find all the wiring mistakes I made before it's loomed up.
One of those 5 or 6 harnesses that you custom spliced.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous about that. So I don't think I'm gonna come in that day. And got the supercharger off so we could watch your step.
So you could access back there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come around to this side. It's probably a little easier to see.
So I know it looks like a mess right now, but I promise we'll make it look nice.
I know. Last week I didn't get to show you. I was just zooming in on it when we were under fire.
Yeah, because I got shot in the face by an airsoft gun.
Yeah, I got shot in the
So this plug is completely full. That's 47 pins. Still have to run these for the engine sensors for oil pressure and coolant temperature. And then we'll work on this second plug here. It's actually gonna be a 29 pin, so it'll allow up to 12 gauge wires. So that'll be the body harness, like tail lights, headlights, any accessories if he wants to run a winch, fog lights, whatever. So we'll start working on that next week. What else? Oh, we pull. Let's go over here to the Camaro. As you can see, we've taken a step backwards here. Superchargers off the LT4. We put a Brian Tooley cam in, and it has like 37% fuel increase. So the high pressure pump is run by the cam lobe, and you have to check clearance because it has just like it rides on like a cam lobe.
Gotcha.
And so we pulled the high pressure pump off, measured it. It does need a shim, so it's just like a valve lash cap. We ordered one today, and it was too thick. It's like 80 thousandths, so we're gonna do a 60 thousandths valve lash cap. And
just to bring that fuel pump up?
Basically what happens, you need preload on the high pressure pump. So right now you can still, like if you rotate the engine and the lobe is on, if it's on its base circle, there's no preload on the pump.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Actually, you would think that the cam lobe would be bigger, but the cam lobe is actually smaller to give a longer stroke for the high pressure pump.
Makes sense.
I hope I'm right about that.
Sounds legit.
That's how I understand it. So parts will be in for that next week. We'll get that squared away, and then I don't know, probably back on Bronco, probably wiring saga 2024 through 25. So yeah, but I'm having fun. I enjoy it. I like wiring. I like wiring.
Then why are you bitching about it?
I'm not bitching about it.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I never come in here and say.
Wiring on that Galaxy, are we extending the wires, are we?
Okay, I did say that. We're gonna do the same thing on the Galaxy. I mean, I don't know.
We're putting the wiring in the trunk on the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from. It's just because you hadn't tested any of your stuff, so you're gonna do all these projects in here with your wiring.
I don't mind doing it.
And then they're gonna go to fire them all, and none of them are gonna work, right? Is that what you're scared of?
No, I'm not scared of it. I'll just redo it. No, I mean, I don't mind doing another harness, extending it and cutting it, but I don't want to do one like immediately right after.
right tomorrow, or whatever.
And I don't see that happening. So.
Well, that's good.
But
yeah, space them out a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too long though, because then you start forgetting.
I need a break. That's one good thing about working here. You're gonna work on something different throughout the week. I mean, most of the time. Keenan, the body shop guys, they're like, speak for yourself.
Yeah. Like, I've been working on this BELAIR.
Let me rephrase that. That's why I am lucky to work here, because I get to work on Camaro, Bronco. We had that Model A last week, or whatever it was.
Yeah, there's some footage of you driving it around the beginning.
Oh, is it?
Well, actually, right when I pulled up out here in the parking lot, I saw you, so I pulled out my cell phone and was filming you drive around in it.
I tried to get on a little bit, my foot slipped off the pedal. And
oh, really?
So,
it sounded good. It looked good too.
Really?
Like, even when it was just crawling, it looked good.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, you just gotta look good.
Exactly.
So, look good, sound good, feel good, be good. It's all good. I'm out. I don't know what that's gonna do.
He's about to get rowdy.
Oh, what is that? Ow! That's my hand.
It's mad because I like it rough. He ran when it got rough. When things got real. Hey, you need to clean. Clean. It's Thursday. It's 4 o'clock. Clean. Clean your mess up.
That's what I just said.
No, it's not what you said. Where's me out? He's always the last one to start cleaning. Lazy ass mother.
Sorry, I like working.
No, you don't. You just don't like cleaning. You like Keenan. Keenan don't like to work or clean, but he'd rather work than clean.
So what's going on here? Oh, sound deadening?
Just some strips I had left over. Trying to get the boom box to quit sounding like an 87 Cutlass. I did the whole inside of the drawer, and it helped a lot. But this weekend's Luke's party. That actually helps a lot.
Yep. It gets rid of a lot of that tinniness.
Yeah. So, kind of what I'm doing. Do the hole inside of the drawer. You want to, there's a whole Resto Mod membrane commercial going on in here.
Here we go.
Not bad.
Are you going to twerk at Luke's party?
Yeah. Especially after I had a few drinks. See, my daughter's birthday party, she's 15. My boys turn 18, so we can get as crunk as we want.
All right.
Sam gave him a
I'm coming over with the gummies.
like, you know,
The yummy gummies?
which was
Yeah.
60,000.
I haven't done a whole lot this week. You ever have those weeks where you just say, you know what, I don't really care. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. This week, I'm not doing it. That's pretty much what this week was.
I kind of had a day like that yesterday.
I bet.
About ready
Anybody
to,
hiring?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You're a crybaby a little bit.
a little bit for
I
sure.
understand
For sure,
that
for
because
sure.
it sounds like everything went bad.
Oh, it
on your
did,
computer.
and you're not the only client I had work due for this week, so yeah.
Yours over.
I had to send a bunch of texts out, and I did not like having to do that because I haven't had to do that.
It's just how shit goes, man. Sometimes, like, that's why I'm not even, like, it don't bother me. Shit happens. I mean, what do you do? In zero your control. So to get mad at the situation, what's that worth? So if somebody actually got mad at you, you probably don't want to do work for that guy anyways.
No. That's why I'm usually like, if somebody starts to be rude about it, I unleash the go fuck yourself because I don't want to work for you.
No. I mean, if you can't understand stuff happens, then I don't need to work. I don't need to do anything for you.
Yeah.
So this week has been that. If you follow my Instagram or Facebook, I think I just did it on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw your rant.
I rant on Facebook a little bit. And I have customers that listen to this too. And I really don't care. If you get mad, then that means you're the guilty one, right?
I agree with
If you
that.
take offense to it,
Yeah.
then you're the guilty one. Man, there's so many things that we run into on these vehicles that we have zero control over. And we're building a one-off custom vehicle every single time. Regardless if we've done it 100 times, the situations sometimes are different, right? So it just doesn't always work out. So asking for, you know, timelines and everything else like that, it's just impossible. You know, if it comes to a point where you can't afford it, then just pick it up. You know, we try to work with everybody the best we can to make sure that everybody gets the best quality job that they can get in a timely manner. But when it comes down to it, it's just impossible to give a bid. So I don't do it. It's in my contract that I don't do it. So if it comes to a point where you're asking me like, hey, you know, how much longer you think it's going to take and all this other stuff. Hey, if you're getting that impatient, then find somebody else who's willing to work on it, because it's not me. I'm not the guy that's going to bend over backwards to meet your timeline or your schedule. And somebody out there that's going to get mad about this, some customer or whatever, oh, you should be able to do that. Nope, I'm not. I'm really not. And if you get mad about me saying that, then you're fine just going on down the road too, because I enjoy what I do. I like my job. And if somebody's going to make it harder on me and take the joy out of it, I don't want you here. Period. So move on down the line. With that being said, there's a class that I looked at a long time ago. Let me get my phone. Where's my phone? Oh, there's my phone.
Borrow your mic.
See, I told you, fine. You can just hold your horses. Why don't you clean up? I'm sure you made a mess in something
I'm
today.
about to leave, so I have to help. I'm serious.
Hey, you want to do your update while
My
he's doing
update
this?
is very easy. We're very quick, very easy. Here's my update.
I'm pushing his outside since he's leaving and not helping clean up.
I've got $7, and that is it.
Oh, that's what you have left.
That's what I. Oh, 8.
There's a 5 in there.
Uncle JC here took you to
That's
break you over the
He ain't even
well.
got my bill yet.
I got $8. Put something on it.
Ooh. You better start getting out there and turning tricks, boy. He's about to send you that invoice.
We can pull up pays the $20 car wash. Where the 20 bucks came from.
Here you go. Did he say he didn't want me here? I heard him say he didn't want.
No, I want you to help clean, but if you're leaving, you're buying drinks tonight.
Okay, deal.
I don't know why you had to go and rearrange all your I don't know where.
There's no reason for you to be in my toolbox.
Well, I'm putting tools back out that I didn't get out.
He's putting tools back out.
Back in. You know what happened.
So I looked at this class before, and it's put on by Roger Lee and Troy. I don't know how to spell it. Gudgel. Anyways, the guys over at Ironworks and Ironworks Speed and Custom and BBT put on a class. It's like a business development class, and I am not ashamed to say that I probably screw up business daily, right? Just because I have 4 businesses does not mean I'm good at this. It just means I have a higher pain tolerance than most people. So I'm hoping these guys can help me iron that out, because it's nice to go into the industry and hear everybody else's perspective, right? So I like to talk to other shops. I go to car shows, I like to talk to other shops about what they're doing, how they're doing it, you know, how they treat their customers, because I treat my customers like my employees most of the time. Like I give them all just like I give my guys. But they have a class that they're putting on, and this one is September 20th through 21st. Oh, and he don't know what he's doing. And it's in California. So here, you can zoom in on this. So you can, if I'll hold it still, if you can focus in on that at all, I don't know. Ish, kind of ish. So I'm gonna go take that class. They got a couple spots open. If you want to go, you should go. I'm curious to see what I learned from it, if I learned anything. I had about an hour and 15 hour and 20-minute conversation yesterday with Roger Lee. We talked for a while, and then I called him back because I was curious on his take on another vehicle I got here that, if I'm being honest, I just don't want here anymore. So I'm trying to decide how I'm going to handle that. Drama, right? Shop drama.
Always.
So I'm going to see how things go and what we got going on. I'm going to take this class in September. They got a series of emails that they send out too, like a questionnaire thing, I guess is what it sounds like. But they give you a lot of information in there too. So it's like their questionnaire. It kind of gets them lined out on, I'm guessing, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm guessing it's kind of like your thoughts on how you run your business and what you got going on now, so maybe that they can focus their curriculum to help you guide to where you want to be. And it's more or less about staying in your lane, like what you want to do, and just tackle it that way. So this week has been the week. It started out, if anybody saw my post on Monday, I was just kind of, I was over some stuff on Monday. Everybody has their bad days. Mine started out Monday and then just kind of led into a, you know what? I'm just not going to do it this week. So this week I left. I've taken a little weight off my wife's shoulders. So my daughter was at dance all week, and she got out at 4. So I just took off about 3:40, 3:45 every day this week to go pick her up from dance, because I just didn't want to hang out here anymore. I figured I'd go hang out with family and this week. So Luke's party's tomorrow night, so I'm taking off completely all day tomorrow. I got some running around to do, but I mean, I'm not going to come to the shop, I'm not going to do any of that stuff, and just kind of trying to focus on a little bit of a recharge for myself. That's it for me. I have nothing to tell you that I worked on this week, because I just didn't work on a whole lot.
World record 10-minute only.
The problem was, like, you was already being a crybaby yesterday, so I didn't want to add to yours and say, I gotta edit all this stuff out. I don't get paid enough for this. I'm just kidding. But for real.
Maybe you can find like 5 minutes to do a little welding.
Yes.
If you could, I know you've been busy on your stuff, so.
Dude, this week just hadn't been the week for me to with anything.
No,
to be
I
honest
know.
with you. I hadn't even been that busy. I didn't want to be here all this week. I hadn't had a day off in so long. I just had like this mental, like, I'm done.
On this week's episode of What Did You Do This Week?
It looks like you put a truck together.
I put the front end on, which didn't take too long. It's just halfway on there, but
Hey, they don't have to know that.
yeah. Well, this doesn't look that good.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I'm
It's
waiting.
work in progress.
I need this little filler piece that Todd has to finish it up, and then I can do the inner fenders. I retrofitted where's it at? There it is. The Ultimate latches back into the factory panel.
All right.
Come with the overlay, which you could use that if you already had your car painted, truck painted. That way you don't have to do anything and just paint this part. It would go over like that, but then it just makes this stick out as much. You lose the embossing of the handles, but I don't know, we'll probably wrap it in leather and lose them anyway. It's only condensed to one piece of sheet metal, so it's a little better fit, I think.
So that's what you're replacing it with, that piece in your hand?
No, this is part of the kit.
Oh,
they want you
that
to
helps you. So that's like a jig?
Yeah, well, this is what the latch bolts to, and then you just overcut this, and then this latch bolts here, and then it bolts over on top of that.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But,
it lines
so
up
we just got
perfect.
rid of this and then just put the latch on that, since we got to paint it all anyway. So, but this panel's for the guy who is doing it after his truck's painted. Did both sides. I was out yesterday. I was sick, so only had a few days on it. Started mocking up the trans cover made a piece for the backside.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I was trying to use the factory one, but it just had too much mods to be worth it, so I'm just gonna get rid of all of it. And then that'll be a less of a tunnel for Todd Wilson's big O foot. So.
Yeah, absolutely, I like it.
So yeah.
Just a very minimal hump.
The door fitment of just roughly putting it on there and kind of lining the body lines up is pretty good, even though, I mean, pretty good for a 50s truck.
That's what I was about to ask you, because seeing this all in epoxy, I was like, wait a second, are these aftermarket doors? But I could see dings on it that kind of hinted.
The aftermarket doors on the other cab were, on the inside, were too tight. Like
I remember y'all saying that.
Casey was saying the door was just a little bigger than it needed to be for the hole, so during paint it probably would have gave some trouble, but that right there is worth the cab, I think. So
I agree.
I think we need to raise it up a little bit, but obviously we can, if it was right there, we could add to the edges, and that's not even close. So
that'll be a future tech tip video at Keenan.
Yep. I think we're gonna try and find some new fenders, just because these are okay but not great fitment wise.
Were these the ones that went with that other cab?
Yeah,
the brand new
they're
cab?
aftermarket. So they stick up right here.
I know they had like a weird fitment. I noticed that. I just didn't know if maybe it was because you set them on there and hadn't messed with them yet.
Yeah, they did it to the other cab too. The aftermarket cab, they stuck up. So we thought it was the cowl being low from being assembled, but I don't think it was that. It was just the aftermarket sheet metal. And I think when I had it up here, it stuck out right here too, so that would be not real difficult, but you'd have to mess with the inner brace and just...
It sounds like a lot of tweaking.
Just fizzle out of control, so... Oh yeah, the whole reason I put the front end on is to test to make sure the hood is gonna close and line up right.
Because you said that the mounts were different location.
The top ones were pretty close. I guess they vary cab to cab by how much slops and all of it, but I kind of just put it where I thought it went, and it worked. So we're gonna go with it right there, because now that I fit that, I can weld the firewall on and start finalizing the firewall, footboards and all that, and get that wrapped up. That way I can do the inner fenders, start the next process, fitting the radiator, intake, blah, blah, blah. So that'll be a few weeks away.
Sounds good.
That's all I did.
All right. This week we've been working on the 56 BELAIR parts. We got them all final blocked to 320 grit. Just wiped them down with all the cleaners. It's a 3-step cleaner, so oils, waters, and then just a final wipe. About to tack it off. Did all the inner fenders, hood jams, fender jams. The whole bottom side of the deck lid is done. Fan shroud, and then this is a in-between piece of the bumper and the grill. So that's going to be fully done. These are all going urethane primer. So yeah, they're pretty much ready to be sprayed.
So urethane primer, and then is that going to be your last round of blocking before?
Yes, so we should only have to do scuff and shoot paint. So these should be they're technically ready for paint, but we prime them, fit them all to the car and everything like that, and then we'll scuff them and then paint them.
Nice.
Yeah, so
nice. So pretty soon this thing's going to be getting closer to. Is it going to be black, or does it? Gotcha.
Black.
Figured.
Everything black.
It's a BELAIR, man.
Oh yeah. So we got Justin's bed out. I don't know if you saw that. Let's go take a look.
We talked Justin's red bed?
Not Justin. Sorry, Phillips.
Phillips. Yeah. I was confused there. I was like,
did you see that last week?
His bed?
Yeah.
Y'all had it and y'all were working on the inside of it.
So I came in extra and finished it out, and we got it all polyed.
Oh snap! Hold on, let me turn up. Let me boost my light settings here. That way everyone can see.
So it is all polyed out.
Dude, this looks nice.
That should be a one block and be done on that. So Philip's happy. The hood is right there too. It's done. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I just know.
So
there's so much to look at.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Next week, it's gonna be this firewall. So hopefully we can knock that out next week. Do a pocket check, Nick.
I was zoomed in on it.
Today I got the old Milwaukee
Yep.
Casey bought them for us.
You can't go wrong with it. It's just a good little.
That's about it. Yeah. I mean, we sanded this week and I'm taping this up now.
Chase covered it all, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you have your hands tied on some tape.
Yeah, I got it. I'm holding it down. Yep.
That's this week.
Awkward happy endings.